So
there's one horror movie that might be on both of our lists. Talk about Halloween Kills.
Mixed bag. Like, I wanted to like it. I really do. It started off, they did a lot of like flashback stuff with some old footage, maybe some new footage, things like that from the first Halloween movie. And they made it to where it seemed like it was a takeoff. Like, they made their own sequel almost to that one.
From part 2, right?
No, it was all from part 1, but they made it. It was weird what they did. It was like the old footage from the first movie, but it was like after the movie was over. It's like the aftermath of what happened in that first movie. But they filmed it like it was still, but they used footage and with I think I'm losing names for some reason. But anyway, so I wanted to like that kind of stuff, and I did enjoy that. But dude,
there was a lot of filler in part 2. I had watched.
I'm going to say it right now, the hospital shit and the whole town being a big mob. All that could have gone away, and I would have enjoyed this movie a whole lot more. But all that shit in the middle of this movie just ruined it for me.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say.
What was that Star Wars movie that had that shitty middle? It's not Last Jedi. Yeah. This reminded me of Last Jedi. Because I had watched, oddly enough, I had watched the first movie a week ago before I watched the second one. Not a week ago like now, but when I saw it. Right. I saw the first one a week before.
Right.
So I already had the context, and the story was fresh. And the first one was really good. It was consistent. And if you're comparing it to the first one, this one had a lot of filler. And I agree completely. There's about maybe 30 to 40 minutes of that hospital stuff that was completely unnecessary.
It wasn't filler. It was bad. Like, it was. I didn't like it. It was just. It made no sense.
Jamie Lee Curtis has stab wounds, but she's going to try to inject herself with drugs so that she can go and fight this person that's going to fucking kill her, and nobody... And the whole town beat on this dude and almost choked him out, and then he wound up fighting, coming back and killing everybody and shit.
Well, here's the thing. Like, at the start of the movie, you know, they're in that club or whatever, the bar, and they're talking about how it's the 40th year since blah, blah, blah. But nobody ever seemed to remember what he was talking about. He had to give us a whole, Michael Myers, blah, blah. People weren't even remembering that shit. And then, like, 20 minutes later, they're all ready to, like, kill him. You know?
Yeah. Where was everybody on social media in the first movie when everybody was dying? Like, but now, 40 minutes in part 2, everybody's on their book face and the tweets. Yeah. Like, oh my God, Michael Myers is 5 blocks away. Run towards Michael Myers. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? It just,
yeah.
But again, if people that have been following the franchise for a long time, the hook of Halloween is you want to see the kills, and there were some nasty ass kills in that movie.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
So if that's what you're going for, cool. But there was a lot of filler in between those good kills that you weren't really necessary. Like, I think you could probably put part 2 and just Halloween Dies together into one fuck ton of an actual movie as opposed.
Well, they're making a third. It's a trilogy.
Yeah.
So.
But that second one.